All right, so now I'm going to just explain to you the differences between an inline versus a block line element. So, for example, H2 versus strong, imagining that they were in tags. So a block level element always starts on a new line and takes up the full width available. All right, so if you want to have a look over here, this is a block element because it, as you can see, this box takes up the full width available on the screen, all right, as opposed to an inline element, which, as you can see here, will not start on a new line and only takes up as much width as necessary. So within this sentence, you can see that that is an inline span, all right? So that's an inline element. Okay, so continuing on, I'm just going to show you how things work in HTML, all right? So feel free to open up HTML coding IO that you can put some code in and work with me. So this here is a comment, all right? So comments in HTML have the tag with an exclamation mark, dash, dash, and are closed off with the dash, dash, and the tag again. Now, if I was to actually remove this comments tags, as you can see, all right, it is now appearing. Okay, that's a list, the LI. So as you can see now, that list is now showing on the page down here. If we go into the CSS, all right, this whole CSS has been commented out with \star. So I'm going to take that off and *\. So I've now just removed the styling comment that there was, and now you can see there is a style for that web page. All right. With regards to CSS, the peers tell the browser how things should be formatted. Okay. We use the HTML element name. So here we are saying that this whole body element, all right, is formatted like this, and the div itself is formatted like so, okay? So we tell the property what we want to change, and we say how we want to change it with the value. So these are the properties that we use, and these are the values. All right. Please make sure that when it comes to CSS that you are using these curly brackets. All right. Oh, I'll just undo that. If you don't use the curly brackets and the colons and semicolons and put them in the right places, so as you can see here, we have the HTML element name, a curly bracket, and then we have the property with a colon, and then we have the value with a semicolon. Now, if that was the end, we would just put the bracket up there. But within that div, we are also changing the margin, the width, and the padding as well. All right, so let's comment out that information again. Okay, and then what I want you to do is have a good look at it, understand the differences that you've noticed,